January 2021. Jen, all I can think about is when people are asked to name something, going back to that boat. Remember Bodie McBoatface, which they actually did name the boat Bodie McBoatface.
They keep that now. That thankfully has not bubbled up for the Rover because you heard the names there. Perseverance, I think, is one of them. Yeah. It's a good list. I can't wait to find out the name, actually. Let's go traveling today. If you have to hit the roads, we've got some snow to talk about in the upper Midwest. Travel up here, I think, the UP of Michigan is where we're going to be plowing and really dealing with the biggest impacts from the snowfall. Everywhere else, it's pretty light. I mean, Minneapolis, 42 degrees this morning, so it's going to take some time for some cold air to get in here before we actually see any snow. And even then, I don't think it's going to be a lot. We've had some rain mixed with snow in and around La Crosse. Been watching some of that rain-snow mix up into the northern part of Wisconsin, Wisconsin Rapids, Rhinelander. But you can see all roads in Wisconsin right now are just clear. So we're looking at good conditions for travel at the moment. So let's look at the forecast, because here we go. Green Bay, it's possible we get some rain mixed with snow, but you can see how quickly everything moves through. And even in lower parts of Michigan, yes, we get some snow chances, but temperatures aren't that cold. So not looking for any widespread travel impacts. Let's head back to Tennessee. The Weather Channel's Justin Michaels is live in Cookeville, and that's where a powerful EF4 plowed through. Justin, let's talk about travel there. I know it was hard for your crew to get there. It was hard for the Weather Service to get in survey. What is it like on roads getting into the area?
And every morning at 50 past the hour, we're going to share a little weather wisdom and answer your questions that you send in to us. Today's question comes from Chris. What is the main reason the jet stream influences our weather so much? Well, first, let's talk about what the jet stream does. And we're going to show you our jet stream pattern right now here across the U.S. Now, this is our subtropical jet. That's the southern branch. There's actually two jet streams. And then we have the polar jet stream coming on in. One thing the jet stream does allows warm air to go north and cold air to come south. So our subtropical jet, as far north as that subtropical jet goes, it allows that warm air to go north. And you can see as far south as the polar jet stream goes, that allows the cold air to go south. Now, notice our subtropical jet's been pretty high all winter, right? We haven't had the subtropical drop and that polar drop. So that's one of the reasons we have not had cold air. Now, if it's a little hard to pick out the jet streams, let's draw them on here for you. So there you go, subtropical, tropical versus polar. And think cold air, warm air, all right? And now they also bring moisture. So this is our subtropical jet bringing moisture into the south, and then this is our system dropping along our jet stream in the Midwest. I know this is messy. You got to really focus in sometimes on these maps here, but there you go. There was our low pressure dropping. There's our moisture in the south. That, of course, again, is from the subtropical jet. So there's the potential for flooding rains for us here. And still to come, we could see anywhere from...
We've had our fair share of winter, up here in especially the UP. We've had a lot of snow this winter. Maybe not as much as last February. That was a big month, right? But it's been snowy. This morning, you see the upper level low that and the whole little energetic system diving down into North Dakota and then over into Minnesota. It doesn't have a ton of moisture to work with, but because it's so energetic, we will get some snow, and especially where it's cold enough, like into extreme northern Wisconsin, up into the UP of Michigan, that's where we'll get the biggest accumulations. I checked out Rhinelander, you are 32 degrees and snowing right now, but everyone else, like Green Bay, we're in the mid to upper 30s, nothing actually falling. La Crosse, we're down at 40 degrees in Wisconsin with some rain happening there. So you need some cold air to really get some accumulation. As the system swings through behind it, we do get some cold air, so we'll see some snow showers across lower Michigan, across Ohio, Cleveland, Akron, Canton, Erie, Pennsylvania, Buffalo. We do get into some snow by Friday evening, and while I think, because it's been so mild and temperatures in the ground are still pretty warm, we're not going to get a huge amount of snowfall, not the kind you got to shovel and dig out from, but it still could be some impact, some slushy areas that provide perhaps some slick spots, and maybe more importantly, it does drop into the 20s overnight at Cleveland and Friday night, so anything that wasn't cleaned up could turn into some ice, so be aware of that. The other thing is behind this system, we bring in some colder air and some much drier air, and it's really windy. Red flag warnings are posted all across the heartland, wind advisories to the north of that. The wind is going to be a big factor for travel today, Steph.
That it will. Well, it's time now for your front lines. We're going to start you in Orlando, where we